H2O, just add water her, just add water her. Oh, just add water her, just add water her, add water her, just add water her, 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 add water her. Oh, just add water her, 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 add water. H2O, just add water, also known as H2O, is an Australian fantasy teen drama created by Jonathan M. Shiff. It first screened on Australia's Network 10 and runs in syndication on channels in over 120 countries and has a worldwide audience of more than 250 million. It was filmed on location at SeaWorld and other locations on the Gold Coast. The show revolves around three teenage girls facing everyday teen problems with an added twist. They are mermaids with powers over water. Only 2 series with a total of 52 episodes were originally planned, but due to popular demand, a third series was filmed. Series 1 premiered in July 2006, followed by Series 2 in September 2007. Series 3 first aired in the United Kingdom in October 2009, with the Australian premiere occurring in May 2010. Plot: Ricky Chadwick, Emma Gilbert, and Cleo Sertori are three teenage Australian girls who find themselves stranded on the mysterious Mako Island, where they end up in a pool under a dormant volcano just as a full moon passes above them, bathing the pool in light. The girls are rescued and brought back to shore, only to discover something strange. 10 seconds after coming into contact with water, the girls transform into mermaids. After further experimentation, the girls also discover they have supernatural powers over water. The trio enlist the help of Cleo's friend Louise McCartney to help them keep their secret and find out more about it. Everyday situations, such as bathing and dealing with rainy weather, become tricky as the girls struggle with their newfound abilities, which come with many advantages and disadvantages, while also trying to keep them a secret from everyone else, including their families. They soon adapt to their new abilities and lifestyles. Series 2 introduces Charlotte Watsford, a rival to Cleo, for dating Louis shortly after Cleo had broken up with him. She gains mermaid powers and becomes the main antagonist of Series 2. She has all three of the mermaid's powers. In the end, Charlotte loses both her powers and Louis. Series 3 sees the departure of Emma, who has left to travel the world with her parents. A new character, Bella Hartley, is introduced and it is discovered that she has been a mermaid since the age of 9. Ricky and Cleo become friends with Bella, but are soon beset by a mysterious tentacle of water with a connection to Mako Island. A new boy, Will Benjamin, also arrives and becomes friends with the trio when he discovers that they are mermaids. The girls learn that Earth is in the path of a comet that could destroy the planet. They try to think of a plan to stop the catastrophe. Cast: Main: Carrie Bahane as Ricky, the new girl in town at the start of the show, who tends to be aloof and rebellious. Her power is the ability to control heat in water, ranging from warming to boiling, which eventually grows to allow her to control fire and lightning. Payne appears in all series of the show and makes a special guest appearance in the spin-off series Mako, Island of Secrets. Claire Holt as Emma Series 1-2, who has a confident and responsible, if somewhat controlling, personality. She has the ability to freeze water, and later develops the ability to control clouds, ice and snow. Holt appears in Series 1 and 2, but left the show at the end of Series 2 to film Messengers 2, The Scarecrow, with the character's departure explained as traveling the world with her family. Phoebe Tonkin as Cleo, who at first is shy and a little awkward and does not like water, but eventually becomes outgoing and personable. She is able to control and mold the form of water, as well as increase or decrease the amount of water present. She is later able to control the wind. Tonkin appears in all series of the show. Angus McLaren as Louis, Cleo's childhood friend and later boyfriend, who is academically gifted and thinks of himself as a scientist. He helps the girls keep their secret and works to understand how and why the girls transformed into mermaids. After appearing in both Series 1 and 2, McLaren left the show during the third series to begin filming Packed to the Rafters, but guest starred in the final episode of the show. Indiana Evans as Bella Series 3. She is a singer and performs at Ricky's Cafe. Bella became a mermaid in the sea caves of Ireland when she was 9, and has the power to change water into gelatine and a crystalline substance. During the series, she and Will develop feelings for each other and eventually become a couple. Luke Mitchell as Will Series 3, a skilled swimmer and free diver who is introduced in Series 3. While exploring Mako Island, he finds the moon pool and is attacked by the water, causing him to search for the cause of the strange event. He is Bella's love interest and becomes closer to the girls once he discovers they are mermaids. Supporting Burgess Abernethy as Zane, who is the arrogant local rich boy. In Series 1, he becomes obsessed with discovering the identity of the mermaids after catching a glimpse of one. He later develops an on-again, off-again relationship with Ricky. At the end of Series 1, when he finds out she, Emma, and Cleo are mermaids, he stops his obsessive behavior to protect Ricky. In Series 3, he transforms the Juice Net Cafe and goes into a business partnership with Ricky, naming the cafe after her. Cleo Massey as Kim, Cleo's younger sister. Alan David Lee as Don Sartori, Cleo and Kim's father. Deborah Kells as Bev Series 1, Cleo and Kim's mother and Don's wife, and then later ex-wife. They divorced prior to the events of Series 2. Trent Sullivan as Elliot Series 1-2, Emma's younger brother. Jamie Timoney as Nate, one of Zane's friends. Brittany Byans as Charlotte Series 2, the new girl who becomes the main antagonist of Series 2. She enjoys the arts and sciences, but can be controlling and manipulative. She comes into conflict with the girls, especially Cleo, when she begins to date Louis subsequent to his breakup with Cleo. Upon transforming into a mermaid, she obtains all of the girls' collective powers clarified as being due to the fact that she was exposed to the transformation conditions on her own. Rather, she permanently loses her abilities after a confrontation with the trio. She does not return in Series 3. Craig Horner as Ash Series 2, a keen equestrian and riding coach who appears during Series 2. He forms a relationship with Emma, but does not learn of her being a mermaid until the season finale, when Emma reveals her identity. Horner does not appear in Series 3 due to filming Legend of the Seeker. Penny Gray as Sam Sartori Roberts Series 3, Don's second wife, and Cleo and Kim's stepmother who works for the National Park Association. In Valentine's Day, she inspects one of Don's boats but is drawn into an argument between Kim and Cleo when she is knocked overboard of that boat. Eventually, she and Don start getting romantically closer, which Cleo approves, but Kim does not. They get married into having to hold back. Taryn Marlar as Sophie Series 3, an ambitious and driven character who becomes the main antagonist of Series 3. She is Will's older sister and takes an immediate dislike to Bella because Sophie sees her as a threat to Will's success as a free diver. She becomes a manager in Ricky's Cafe and does as much as possible to cause grief for the mermaids, including destroying Zane and Ricky's relationship. She also tries to get her brother Will to go against Bella by saying she is a distraction. Episodes, development and production. There are 3 different types of mermaid tails used on the show: custom-fitted tails that the girls swim in, a floppy tail used for stationary shots, and a hard tail for stunts. The custom costumes took 6 months to build, with the tails and tops made from body casts and comprising individually handcrafted scales. The finished product weighs between 12 and 15 kilograms, 26 and 33 lb. Inside the tail are leg straps where the girls are strapped up. Once in costume, the girls have to be lifted into the water. Attempts were made to minimize the on-screen visibility of the zips on the tails, such as adding extra scales and crafting a ridge of material around the length of the zip. The tail fin itself was designed with a foot pedal to assist the actresses with swimming. This, along with the fin, adds some 60 centimeters 2ft to the length of the costume. Multimedia, home media. All series have been released on DVD in Region 4PL format. Series 1 comprises 6 individual DVD sets released between September 2007 and November 2008, and a complete series set released in June 2009. Series 2 comprises 3 individual sets released between February and September 2009, and a complete series set released in November 2009. Series 3 comprises 2 individual sets released in July and September 2012, with a complete series released in December 2012. A 3-disc set, H2O Season 1, Volume 1, containing the first 13 episodes of Series 1 for Region 1 in TSC format, was released on 16 June 2009 by Nickelodeon as a manufacturer-on-demand emoji DVD or release via Amazon through their CreateSpace service. No follow-up DVD volume releases were made from this initial set, which was later discontinued. A complete series DVD box set was released in Region 1 NTSC format on 6 November 2012 from New Video, and all 3 series were made available for purchase individually beginning on 5 March 2013. Soundtracks. An official soundtrack for Series 2 of the show, titled H2O, Just Add Water and recorded by singer Kate Alexa, was first released on 10 September 2007 in Australia on Liberation Records and has since been made available worldwide. Its lead track, No Ordinary Girl, is the theme song for the show. No Ordinary Girl is performed by Ellie Henderson in Series 1, by Kate Alexa in Series 2, and by Indiana Evans in Series 3. A second soundtrack, featuring music from Series 3, was first released on iTunes on 17 February 2011 and later worldwide in March 2011. It is also titled H2O, Just Add Water, and was recorded by actress Indiana Evans. Books. Several children's books have been released by Nickelodeon UK. Awards and nominations. Spin-offs. In July 2011, the production of a 26-episode spin-off was announced. The new series, Mako, Island of Secrets, follows the adventures of 15-year-old Zach and mermaids Cyrena, Nixie, and Lila. In the final series of the show, Carrie Bahane makes a guest appearance as Ricky. In May 2015, an animated spin-off targeted to children premiered on Netflix, titled H2O Mermaid Adventures.